In a mega development, and this is big, ladies and gentlemen, just as the ban looked imminent, the ban has happened. The PFI, Popular Front of India, and its affiliate organizations like the PFI, All India Imam Council, Rehab India Foundation, National Women's Front have all been declared as unlawful associations under the UAPA. All of these organizations, as of now, with this issuance of the notice, stand banned, and the period of ban we are given to understand is as long as 5 years. Some of PFI's founding members are leaders of the Students Islamic Movement, SIMI, and PFI has linkages with the Jamaatul Mujahideen Bangladesh, both of which are proscribed organizations. This is big in a detailed documentation that has been released by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Very clearly, the central government has hereby declared Popular Front of India and its associates or affiliates or fronts, including Rehab India Foundation, Campus Front of India, All India Imams Council, National Confederation of Human Rights Organization, that is NCHRO, National Women's Front, Junior Front, Empower India Foundation, and Rehab Foundation, Kerala, as unlawful association. The central government, this is what the notice reads, the central government hereby declares the Popular Front of India and its associates or affiliates or fronts as unlawful association. PFI and its associates or affiliates or fronts operate openly as socio-economic, educational and political organization, but they have been pursuing a secret agenda to radicalize a particular section of the society, working towards undermining the concept of democracy and show sheer disrespect towards the constitutional authority and constitutional setup of the country. PFI and its associates or affiliates and fronts have been indulging in unlawful activities which are prejudicial to the integrity, sovereignty and security of the country and have the potential of disturbing public peace and communal harmony of the country and supporting militancy in the country. Now, some of PFI's founding members are leaders of Students Islamic Movement of India, SIMI. Popular Front of India has linkages with the Jamaatul Mujahideen Bangladesh, both of which are proscribed organizations. This is what the notification says. Now, there have been a number of instances of international linkages of the PFI with global terrorist groups like the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Arunima joining us with more. Arunima, once again, it has been a midnight to dawn crackdown, and now it's a midnight or early morning kind of a notification that has come. And this is quite interesting because this is detailed and this is on the very lines of the information that we have been putting out at CNN News 18 ever since the crackdown on Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
The evidence that the NIA and the state police gathered in the latest rounds of raids have also been considered. Legal opinion has been taken. The ban on PFI has been coming for some time now. Agencies across the country, be it the state police in Uttar Pradesh, in the SAM, national agencies like NIA or the Enforcement Directorate, all of these agencies who have been probing the PFI have been writing to MHA, submitting dossiers about the evidence that is against them. But MHA has taken its time, considered that evidence, taken legal opinion, and this time proceeded under Section 3 and 4 of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act to ban PFI and its affiliates. The reason it has taken so much time is because the legal process mandates that once you notify the ban on an organization, the organization has a right to appeal before a tribunal, and the government has to then fight before the tribunal, show the evidence based on which this decision has been taken. And that's the reason that the government has taken time, considered the evidence on record, taken legal opinion. But after all of that, like the notification says, it speaks about JMB Bangladesh. It speaks about how proscribed organizations like JMB, which are a terror organization, very recently in Bhopal, we've seen it conspiring against India. And the charge is that PFI was colluding with organizations like this. And that is one of the key reasons why finally, under UAPA Section 3 and 4, the decision to declare it unlawful and its affiliates have been taken.
Well, ironically, this comes just hours after the Popular Front of India also came up with a detailed rebuttal point by point to all the charges against them, and even there, their explanation actually is like of the kind of hatred that they have for the RSS and the BJP, because they have called the NIA ED drama of arrests of Popular Front of India leaders and raids at its office and residences of leaders are intended to generate terror. They have turned around and actually said that and blamed it on the Sangh Parivar and its affiliates, this entire crackdown, saying that what has been found in Kerala from the top leaders is nothing but pen drives, gadgets and devices that belong to school children. This is what they have turned around and said in their aspect. They said that the term crackdown is being used by agencies and media to describe the arrest itself conveys the intention of the regime to assign a stigma to the organization and consequently terrorize the general public. This is what they have said, that we were actually trying to fight towards save the Grand Republic. That's their